Hello guys, and yeah, this hobby update. This is 2021-02-15 as I'm recording this. 2104. I was planning on doing it on Sunday, but then I saw that, oh shit, I accidentally uploaded the handicapped keto one, or at least I made it public on that day. I thought it was Saturday, but it's fine. So yeah, this is the hobby update that I've done. I've built these girls, and well, these girls you get like 5 different poses, and then you get 2 of each pose. So I will say they were not very easy. They were not easy to build, and I'll start off with these 2 girls. It wasn't the first that I built, but I was kind of like, oh god, I don't want them to look the exact same and all that. But this one, I don't think I did anything to the actual body. I don't think. Because you do get 2 options different, like she holds the knife outwards, she holds it inwards. They have the same back there, but the way that I post the hair and all that is a bit different. Like the knife is on the left side, the knife is on the right side, a bit different, even though I really don't like this pose that she's in. But and I think it is one thing with these witch elves. I really do not like their poses and all that. But I did a difference on the base. As you can see, this is the normal one. And this is the one I did. I really cut her off, I put her on a small rock, put her way more, like upwards instead of, like that. Obviously, they have different helmets. Oh, wait, do they? Okay, I think I accidentally get in the same helmet. Oh well. I think it was the only ones that were left. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, these were the 2 last ones I did, so I didn't pay super high. I'd like to use. I was a bit like, oh god. By the time I did these 2 girls, but I mean, I'll do differences with the base because, like I said, I plan on doing snow bases, and with some of the leftover bits right here, I plan on using some of them on the base, like some. Let's see, the banner sprue has, some symbols and all that I can put in the snow and all that. So I'll help differentiate them with some of the things on their bases. Let me show the leader of the group. So this right here is the one that I decided to be the leader. As you can see, she has a whip. And obviously the hag, the leader of this group, doesn't have a whip as a weapon in-game. But, like, to help her stand out, because normally the only thing that makes them stand out, I guess, is like this little head thing, and even then, like, 2 of them would have it, this specific headgear, even though on the other one I cut off, right there, so she doesn't have these 2 prongs up there. So her headgear is completely unique to her. And I gave her that whip. Because the Sister of Slaughter squad, if I ever do one, I'll see what I'll do then with that leader. Obviously, they all have masks, so and it's gonna be easy to differentiate them. And I'll probably do the same there. I'll probably give the leader a whip, and the other ones are not gonna have a whip. I don't know. We'll see. No, they would have whips. Why am I talking about the Sister of Slaughter when I'm showing these girls off? But yeah, these are the 2 same models, and there's a big difference, I would say. Not only with their poses, but you know, with the whip, it really helps a lot. And that's pretty much all I did with the leader. This girl, however, I redid the rock that she's standing on and everything so that she's way more up like that. But in doing that, the neck and the head, because the head is like for a specific body. So that's how it is, and it goes like that. But if I show you the underside of this one, you see, you know, if you look at it like that, like it looks retarded. But I mean, you're gonna look at from this angle, like normally, like, so you're not really gonna be able to tell. And I'm probably not gonna put a little bit of green stuff in there to fix that or whatever. I think I'm like, yeah, that's good. I'm just gonna leave it like this. And I mean, I did not enjoy building these girls, mostly because of, you know, how they are always jumping off these rocks, and it wasn't fun to build. Because these super dynamic poses, they work. If it was only 5 of them, it would work. But when it's 10 of them, and you get 5 individual poses, with not very much, you know, differences, or no differences, I guess. I don't like how it looks. But yeah, here's the difference. Can you tell the difference between them? Well, again, the base is a little bit different. I just cut off that piece on this girl. And if I hold it like that, do you see? This right here, this little loincloth, I removed it from this one. So she has no loincloth. And yeah, and I gave her the other option for the sword. Because some of them, they have different options. I mean, she has that. So yeah, they're different. And the only real thing I did was, you know, again, a little bit on the base and no loincloth. And we'll take these 2 girls. Again, that hand is different on them. And this hand is different, but it's not different as you could probably tell. Like, you can see her hand right there is pretty long, and that's because I added, you know, another hand on her, blah blah blah, so that it goes the other way around. And yeah, I mean, when you look at it very close, you can really tell that, oh god, that hand is very long. But on the tabletop, like this, you can't really tell. And then again, differences with the base. These 2 girls, again, one difference is she doesn't have these loincloth things. And I gave her a different sword right here. I think that is all I did with her. Oh no, not only that, her headgear I also removed, because this headgear normally had 2 things like that, and I removed them. Because both her swords are different. Both her swords would have looked like this, but you can see it's completely different. And she has an armored hand for her left hand. I cut the arm like that, like right there. And then I added this part over there. Oh. Then on this part, I think it's right here where I cut. I'm not entirely sure. Or maybe it's just right here. I don't know. I know I did something, but what it was, it must be here, right? Yeah. Well, I guess due to the fact that it's hard for me to tell, maybe it's a good thing, right? Let's see if I can figure it out by looking. Yeah, no, it's here. It's around this part. Okay. Well, that was that. That was my hobby thing, and I have not primed them yet because I've wanted to. It is too cold. I mean, if I'm gonna prime the model, because what I plan on doing, I plan on doing a zenithal highlight. A zenithal priming is what I plan on doing with them. To make it easier for me, and since I plan on, really gonna make this army like consistent and blah blah blah. So I want a zenithal highlighting, but it's too cold to have the window open. Like, I'm not gonna prime in my room use the airbrush without the window open. And it is around, okay, at the moment it's -8 outside. Yeah, -8 Celsius. During the day, I think it was around like probably like -2, -1, but that's too cold. I was like, here in Sweden this year we've had a very long winter. It's still very snowy outside, at least where I live in Sweden. A lot of snow, very, very cold. But it does make it nice inside my room right here, because it's 20 Celsius in my room, and that is like the temperature I really like being in. And it's been like that, this whole winter. So this winter inside, very nice. I don't have heating on, so because I like when it is a bit colder. I prefer the cold to the very, very warm. But I guess this makes up for the fact that we had really, really warm summers here in Sweden the last 2 years. So now we're gonna have a super long and very cold winter as well. Well, I guess it's mostly long because it isn't that much colder than it sometimes get. But normally in February, like in the middle of February, spring normally have started a bit, but not this time. It is it's snowy. But what I plan on doing instead of priming is that I plan on building this girl, Morathi, without the wings. So this Morathi model right here will have no wings. Yeah, because I really do not like these wings on this Morathi model. I think this Morathi model looks much better without the wings, or at least how I think it would look without wings. I've never seen her without her wings, but looking at the sprue, you could very easily do that. And it would make this Morathi version look way, more like boom, instead of like having this, and this is like, oh, this is foreshadowing for the wings on the true Morathi form. No thanks. So yeah. Also, like wearing these metal wings, or brass or gold wings. I don't like it. But that's pretty much the only negative thing I have to say about the Morathi model. I guess maybe these runes as well on the body. But other than that, I like it a lot. Very much. I guess maybe also you could say like these metal parts on the actual wing, but that doesn't bother me very much. I guess it's just a way to like bring in some, you know, different coloring and all that to the wings. But I don't like them. Yeah, but I think I'm still gonna keep them because I don't think I could remove them and still make it look good. If I can, I'll do it. If not, it's not something I dislike enough to actually remove. Yeah, so that's the plan. Build her.